With the ease of access of content creation and the lucrative nature of online offers, we have entered the creator pyramid. And this is why you need to have actually done the thing before you sell the thing. Over the last 18 months, I've watched as many players have entered the space of personal branding and content creation courses. What I've realized is as people build an audience rapidly or already have an existing audience, they are quick to monetize on how to teach other people to create content. The missing link here is the ability to monetize your audience without just teaching other people how to build an audience. Otherwise, this creates a pyramid, and at some point, there is someone who joins who does not want to monetize through teaching someone else to create content. You have to show that there is multiple pathways. If I take my own journey, I started in September 2023 and built my following to 100,000 followers in 100 days. At that point, I did not monetize through teaching other people to gain followers to 100,000 followers in 100 days. At that point, I built a very successful fitness coaching business, first on low ticket and then on high ticket, which did multiple 7 figures in its first year of operation. I documented as my life changed, as I quit my full-time job, as I began traveling the world. I went to places like Greece, LA, London. I began traveling the world and documenting my journey as my life changed because of the content I was making, but also because of the brand deals I was getting, because of the fitness coaching business I was building. Beyond that, I got flown out to New York by brands. I got to partner with key brands like Whoop, and I showed and demonstrated what was possible through chasing your passion and documenting your life on social media. It wasn't until 6 months ago that I then decided to show people exactly how I did it. It wasn't just about building a large following. It was about building a system around that, offering content tools and templates that I readily use to scale my own business, but also how I monetized, how I built a coaching business to 7 figures. The problem I see is creators now are rapidly trying to monetize their own audience through teaching people how to build an audience. They get to 20 or 30K and then decide that they are gonna teach people how to build an audience. But they haven't actually got to that end desired outcome yet. They have simply built an audience. It's just numbers on a screen. It's just followers on an Instagram account, but it has no tangible use in the outside world. You need to convert those followers into dollars, whether that's through brand deals, whether that's through building an adjacent business outside of content creation to first demonstrate it is possible to monetize your audience. This is the missing link and what I see in a lot of creators that just build an account around lifestyle and then try and sell back content creation to that audience. It's a key missing component, and if you want longevity in your offer, you have to demonstrate that there is a way to monetize outside of just growing an audience. My recommendation to you is build your audience around something that energizes you, something you are willing to become world-class in, something that has a problem worth solving, and something you can be paid for. Health or fitness is a perfect example of this. Other examples exist in the sectors of wealth and relationships where there is enough pain being experienced that there is a problem big enough to be solved. Think about what energizes you. Think about what you're willing to become world-class at. Think about the problems that could arise around these areas of focus, and then look at who will pay you outrageously well within these segments. For me, it was health. It was seeing an aging population that wanted to feel better and look better. It was seeing a demand for unprocessed, natural whole foods, and it was in alignment with the things that I truly believe in and are energized by. Training, eating healthy, mindfulness, waking up early, removing alcohol, all of these things were aligned and energized with what I wanted to focus on. I was willing to become world class at them, and if I look at the past decade of training, I dedicated my 1,000 hours to become world class in my area of focus. I looked at the rising problem of people wanting to get in shape, but not only get in shape, want to feel better for longer. And lastly, I targeted the segment that would pay us outrageously well. Grass-fed, organic, whole foods are not readily available to the whole population. They target an affluent market, a slightly older, more educated market that are willing to spend on their health. Each of these decisions are intentional. It allows you to break down the most affluent segment within your market and target them directly with your content. The ability to do this is what you must demonstrate first. before you begin selling how to build an audience. How to build an audience is only the first piece. It is how to build an audience that you can monetize. It is how to build an audience that converts on an offer outside of just creating content. My recommendation to you is build an audience, learn how to monetize that audience outside of content creation, and then if you wish to teach other people, then beginning teaching them how they can create tangible change in their life through content creation. It isn't until those dollars hit the bank that it becomes real. It doesn't matter how many followers you have on a screen. The followers on the screen will not pay your bills at the end of the day. I've worked with people with less than 10,000 followers that make more than the people with 1 million followers. Followers mean nothing if you don't have the right offer in front of them and you haven't built an audience that is willing and readily available to buy from you. As more and more people enter the space and it becomes easier to build personal brands, I think we're going to see more and more of these types of offers. Be wary of the offers that are out there, and my encouragement to people who are providing these offers is go and build some tangible value and convert those followers into dollars before you begin selling to someone else. If you can demonstrate a dollar value conversion to the followers and audience that you are building, that is going to be the most lucrative opportunity for you. Now, if you cannot do that and you have just mastered the skill of content creation and that is the thing that energizes you the most, aka you love marketing and that is your passion, then go after the segments that have already built high converting funnels. Go after real estate agents, financial advisors, agencies, people that already know how to convert eyeballs into cash. Do not try and target segments of the market that do not know how to convert an audience into dollars. Otherwise, people will never make a return on their investment on your offer. That is what you will be benchmarked against. If a real estate agent knows that with 1,000 extra eyeballs, he can convert X amount of dollars, then go after that agent, because that is going to give you the opportunity to leverage and demonstrate your skills of content creation without the downside of setting someone up to have a lot of followers, but no residual income coming into their bank account. With anything in this space, I think there is a simple formula to success. First, do it for yourself and demonstrate that you can do it. Then teach other people, but make sure you are teaching them the outcome that they actually desire. People do not want followers. They are looking to build online businesses through content creation. That missing gap is where the link is missed for a lot of online course creators. Once you have taught it to other people and you can demonstrate that you can not only build their audience, but help them monetize it as well, then you can move to a more scalable info product vessel where you build a framework, a blueprint, something that can be sold at scale based on the information that you provide. And lastly, you can build technology that is enabled by that information. First, learn the skill, demonstrate you can teach other people, put it into information that can be scaled, and then build technology around the information that you are selling. Using that blueprint, you will be able to build a very successful coaching business. But I highly recommend that you go and assess whether you are teaching the first component of content creation or the desired result of building an online business. Without the desired end result, you are stuck in the creator pyramid. If you're stuck learning how to monetize your brand, there is a 5-step mini course that I've put together that helps you go from understanding your audience to building a Grand Slam offer and then converting that audience into paying clients. If you'd like to access it, and you can click the link below. I'll see you there.